specifically Max. So let us see what the final ban is going to be here. No mid bans. It seems like ROX hasn't read into that too much, and Alawi taken away from Linderong.
Suggesting that ADD wants to play something like the Ornn, a very standard tank in the top side, now that Sion is gone, his waifu. See what ROX Tigers want to take. Looking for support here, you would imagine, and to counterpick for top lane. And the Braum would be very stable. No surprises there. Answers the two-shot barrage cleanly from the Ezreal. All right, MVP. We're going crazy on the blue side, or we're going ultra standard. You could definitely see Ornn plugged in, and from there, a mid laner. Well, I'm not a prophet, that's a pretty obvious one. The mid lane pick is already the Rise, so we're just going to be looking for support and top lane. Go with the in. Again, still outside chance of a flex top Rise, but ADD is not being one of our historical top Rise players. It's going to be the Ornn, so very, very standard stuff. Teamfight draft from the side of MVP. But Teamfight's already there from ROX, and again, the Olaf should have a lot of options when it comes to the invade. Seeing how ROX Tigers want to answer the Alawi band away. Are we going to see a tank buster or just a tank of their own on the side of ROX?
Well, Linderong certainly likes his Vladimir, so left available up against the Ornn. He played that matchup the last time around. Looks like he will be joining that matchup once again. I'm
really not a fan of the Vladimir in this game. It's another free laning phase. Going to get Remen the Watchers, get a lot of GP10 going, get the quest gold. They have so little engage. Their engage is an Olaf Axe or Azir, going for a sick Azir sec play. Super low engage. It almost feels like Linderong has to go teleport and teleport flank as a Vladimir. I mean, if he buys a Rylai's, I guess anything's possible, but very difficult to force fights. Now, that means if they can win the early game with some smart counter-jungling and aggressive play, they can start objectives and then kite back. And going backwards, or if they're sieging, they have very good siege with Azir and Tristana's relative safety. But usually, in a meta like this, where we're expecting fights early and often, ROX Tigers don't really have the ability to stop the fights, and that is something that MVP can use to their advantage because they have a lot of engage.
Yeah, I was looking at the face of Key, and he looked a bit concerned, so not
out, but they weren't going to fully commit. It's only level 8, so the level 1 not going to have the biggest ability to realm warp. MVP back away. Find themselves in a gold lead, all things considered, mid lane.
Here's the play, the Predator coming in. He's gonna lock down Lava for quite a while, but they're not scared to dive in here. There's the Olaf ultimate. Can they burst him? One more hit. They do not. How does he get out of that? What the hell? And the ultimate comes in. Someone, first blood goes over to Beyond. That such a close fight, but Beyond gets the kill.
What a thing of beauty, the timing on the ultimate as well. He exactly counted the duration. I only looked at the HP at the end. It was around 90. Great Azir sec play from Lava. So far, things looking good. The mind game here is that Ian wants to flash the axe, and he holds onto it for a long time. He escapes on maybe 50 health as bot lane. We gotta dive.
We're gonna hold the thought. 4 members of MVP trying to get on in here. Can we have the Rune Prison land? The answer is no, but they still have this push in the bottom lane. Gonna get some damage to this turret. And, well, he decides that he wants to die. So he's gonna run in as well and say, hey, take my life. And someone's like, how about me too? Let's see if they can get him as he is on the run. One more Q should do it from the Ezreal. They're going to give it over to Ian in the end. A couple of mistakes there from the ROX Tigers. MVP is capitalizing every single time.
Yeah, I don't understand why Key would have thought he was safe to come back to the turret
here. And in comes Key. Maybe MVP got themselves in a bit of a struggle here as 4 members going to line up. Linderong getting a little bit too close, but in the end is going to survive. And the ultimate's going to miss now. Things going from bad to worse. That's going to be a double kill now for the Olaf ROX, turning it around.
Oh, they baited themselves into a corner. By the end, it was 4v2. They give up those 2 kills. Takes a long time for MVP to rejoin, but Pilot's here.
They're going in, and the pool is available. The Ignite, though, is ticking down one more, and it's going to win. Max is going to take down the kill with the Ignite.
But in the fiesta of the last couple of minutes, Songyun can just push through mid lane, take a turret, and get an objective. Off engages can be answered, and finally we see the start, but Look at MVP. They're definitely coming.
Yeah, the TP's coming in. The smite will go over to the side of the ROX Tigers, though. So TP now from Linderong, who can join the fight, but actually gets himself into a bad spot. Cosmic Radiant's going to come down. They're looking now for Linderong in the front line, who doesn't have his pool. Is going to go down in the trade for just the Ocean Drake.
And Linderong could have canceled his teleport and stayed topside. There's no reason for him to group. The initiation threat after Braum held onto his Unbreakable at the start was minimal. And by the end, the ultimate was countered by the Unbreakable, but Linderong was way out of position. Not a great use of teleport there. On his second visit to the Vladimir, and MVP going to start up the Baron. Oh boy, okay.
It's MVP, you know, this is what they want to do. They have some good consistent damage from the side of Ian, who now has some damage items. They might look to turn here. There is the Realm Warp. They're going to go dive right on in, but there's the Emperor's Divide. Doesn't seem to matter, though, as MVP is pushing on through. That is 2 kills in a very low lava. They can immediately go back to the Baron.
It's a new dawn. They peeled off the Baron. They did not go for the 50-50 that they have been known for over a year of play. Great Realm Warp into the backline. ROX were baited. How can you not be? It's MVP. And speaking of MVP, it's their Baron.
They're looking a lot cleaner and a lot more confident overall after the win to KSV. And oh boy, now it's not looking so good for the ROX Tigers. Look at this play.
This was fantastic by MVP. And Lava wasn't able to actually get the scoop. They were all knocked in the air by the Searing Charge, I believe, during the animation of the Emperor's Divide. That's a cool interaction that we never see. Big play by the Ornn made that happen. Is grouped with the team, he can answer it. Beyond, looking for this outer mid lane turret.
They are going deep onto Key here, and the stun in the back line onto Lava too. Looks like they just were too confident that they wouldn't go down. A double kill now given to Pilot. Oh boy, ROX not looking clean tonight.
But the patch 8.4 meta is so damn aggressive, so much assertive fighting. Game 1, MVP were able to stay in it by fighting when the enemy team was at its strongest. This time MVP's at its strongest, but 2-match losing streak since the 5 matches in a row. So credit to their coaching staff for picking up what was definitely a squad low on confidence and making them relevant again.
Beyond not scared to move in. He knows he has the objective here. Coming on in. Nice Braum ultimate. Beyond is getting low, and now a teleport coming in. Did we jinx them is the question. Linderong now going to be here, and Max goes down. Looking to turn now. Ian as Pilot trying to get in there, as well as Ian. Now ADD finally going to join up. They're looking for the turn, and they should be able to. The Realm Warp coming in, and very low members in the back line. Good Emperor's Divide to buy them some time, but it's not going to matter. That's going to be a double kill for Pilot, and now with 3 members down, they're going to push down mid lane.
Ian was waiting over at the Krugs for his moment, found the moment, and they are able to pick up the inhibitor once again off spawn. They won't be able to break the base in a second spot item early, much to my chagrin. ROX Tigers gonna get control over the Baron. They might try and rush it here. They do have good Baron damage.
Yeah, good read here from MVP, seeing that coming in.
They're going to go for it, I think. They have to do something.
Yep, looks like that's going to do it. They do have the good Baron damage you mentioned. Rise a little bit far away. They're going to engage, though. There's the ultimate on in.
They got it.
Okay, that's going to be secured. How many kills will go down, though, is the Olaf in a lot of trouble. Trying to actually recall out of there. That's funny. Linderong is going to go down as well. So 2 kills in the trade for the Baron.
But the Baron will delay. At least the minions will be able to push out, but only in a single.
But he's not attacking that Baron right now. They're just waiting to turn here, it looks like. ADD in the front lines, but it's getting pretty low. The Ornn ultimate now coming on in is going to be blocked by Key, and the Olaf trying to get in, but he goes down before he can get low enough for the smite, and it is going to go over to the side of MVP. Now they turn on to Linderong, who's all alone, and it looks like even through the Zhonya's MVP trying to pick up this kill, the Realm Warp. They really want to get at least 1 more member, but it looks like at least Linderong is going to survive.
Where did he
push in and get that 3rd inhibitor?
Yeah, 2 inhibitors down. Next cannon minion, I imagine Banner will be close to being available again. We can see it's about 25 seconds away. MVP, when it comes to Siege, really only is Ezreal. So their Siege is not fantastic. They want to bring in all the minion waves with the Baron buff, group them up. Notice there's only 20 seconds left on the Elder, and 1 more minion wave, about 40 seconds left on the Baron.
Yeah, here we go. That's a massive wave coming on in. Even without the banner, they're just going to use this. But here we go. ROX putting in a final engage, trying to get in there. But immediately, someone turns tail and says, no, I don't want any part in this. Is going to run back. And MVP with the siege. How do you break through this? It doesn't look possible. Lava gets too low, has to disengage. Ian tries to flash in. And Key getting extremely low. Someone forced to flash away. Lava in the end barely survives. They might be able to do this. Lava trying to put on the heroic defense, but he finally goes down, and that's going to do it. MVP with another victory, 2-0 over the ROX Tigers.
Massive upset by MVP against apparently the playoffs-bound ROX Tigers. Suddenly, they slip up on their first match on 8.4. They didn't look focused. Their gameplay in the